do you think will win Best Picture in 2024? Or whatever. Is the next one called 2025?
No, it would be for the films of 2024.
I know, but is it the 2025 Oscars? Because was this the 2024 Oscars?
Yes.
Okay.
They say it's the Oscars of that year, but it's celebrating the prior year.
Yeah.
No, there's probably 20 films that haven't even finished post-production yet that are going to be part of the conversation.
Well, guess and stick to it. That'll be your only prediction for the whole
No.
I've done it before.
Juice!
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reaction. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you to Sports on Patreon. Follow us to account, subscribe, like.
I know one thing that might be in there, but I don't know that they're going to get it. It's probably not this year. It'll be next year. But A24 is doing a film with Emma Stone, Austin Butler, Pedro Pascal, and Joaquin Phoenix.
And Madam Web came out. So
that's true.
There's that.
There's always that.
And Rick Stankley or whatever. Zac Efron and John Cena. It's a comedy of some sort.
Oh, I want to see this. I want to see Iron Claw. I've heard great things about Iron Claw.
Anyways, today we got another video of The Goat Life.
Great.
Upcoming Blessy film. But this is one that released about a month ago. We missed it. And it's called The Corona Days.
Yes.
So,
remember that, guys?
Yeah. Back in the Corona Days.
We're at the anniversary of that now, this week.
Now coronavirus is gone. Forever.
Just like someone predicted it. Be gone in about a month.
Wow.
Brilliant observation.
Goat Life. I think that's part of the title, but I don't know what it means.
Aadujeevitham.
Corona Days, Blessy. And so this actually goes over because they were filming during the coronavirus days, and so the struggles and
right, how they managed getting through it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus.
Coronavirus.
This is a rapidly emerging.
China is urging its citizens not to travel abroad.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
What?
That was 4 years ago right now.
പലവിധമായ ഒരു സൈക്കോളജിക്കൽ ഒരു ഡിപ്രഷനൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥിതിവിശേഷം ഉണ്ടായിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സമയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
ആ ലോക്ക്ഡൗൺ സമയത്ത് അത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ എഫക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തത് എന്നെയാണ്. ഇനി എന്ന് തിരിച്ചു പോകാൻ പറ്റുമെന്നറിയില്ല. പിന്നെ ഇവിടെയുള്ള ആർമി പോലീസിൻ്റെ അവിടെയുള്ള തുടർച്ചയായിട്ടുള്ള പരിശോധനകൾ, അവരുടെ വരവ്, അവിടുന്ന് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഒരു
ഇറ്റ്സ് മണി ടേക്കിംഗ്.
നമ്മുടെ ഷൂട്ട് പെർമിഷൻ ഡിനൈഡ് ആയത് നീണ്ടു പോയി. തിരിച്ചൊരു പെർമിഷൻ കിട്ടുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യമല്ല എന്ന് ഉള്ളൊരു വസ്തുത ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി.
നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ഇതിപ്പോൾ മറ്റന്നാൾ പോകാൻ പറ്റും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 4 ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞ് പോകാൻ പറ്റും എന്ന് നമ്മൾ വിചാരിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നാൽ നമുക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഫ്രസ്ട്രേഷൻ കൂടും. നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഓട്ടോത്തിനെ കറക്കാനൊക്കെ പഠിക്കുക.
ബ്ലസ്സൻ എപ്പോഴും എന്നോട് ചോദിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്
സംസാരിക്കുകയും അംബാസഡറിൻ്റെ ഓഫീസിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മളുമായിട്ട് നിരന്തരമായി ബന്ധപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മളെല്ലാം നീറ്റായിരിക്കുക, നമുക്ക് ആരോഗ്യം നമ്മുടെ നോക്കുക. കാരണം ഒരാൾക്കെങ്കിലും പനി വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ട് സംശയിക്കും, ക്വാറന്റൈനിലേക്ക് പിന്നെ ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും പോകേണ്ടി വരും, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഹെൽത്ത് എല്ലാവരും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക.
നമുക്കൊരു ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്ത് തിരിച്ച് പോകാൻ പറ്റുമോ എന്നുള്ളതിനെ പറ്റി ഒരു 1-2 ആൾക്കാർ ചോദിച്ചു. ഒരു ഫ്ലൈറ്റ്
ചെറിയ അംഗത്തിന് പോലും സാധിച്ചു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പ്രത്യേകതയായി തോന്നിയിട്ടുള്ളത്.
Great story.
When did they get to resume filming and go back?
I don't know. My suspicion is that once they were the 2 months of quarantine they were in was over, everybody wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And then I guess they had a long postponement, which would explain why Goat Life has taken 4 years to come to fruition since when they first started to film.
It's gotta suck for Prithviraj having to go through that entire weight loss
again.
Because that's not fun.
No.
But I wonder when I'm assuming it was probably a year, maybe more.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah.
It was a good 2 years where stuff was just going,
which is
for film productions. That's
for everything. Yeah, it was. I remember one of the things my family and my friends we were dealing with, just the psychological aspect of it, was I just kept reminding everybody, hey, in the history of all pandemics, this is going to be a year and a half minimum, 2 to 3 year maximum before this is all done.
Yeah.
But yeah, wild.
Yeah.
And we missed getting stuck
almost
in India.
Yeah.
We did some interviews with some folks who were stuck. Remember? We had a couple of people that were in, like, their home is Mumbai, but they were in Calcutta and they couldn't leave yet. In the first early months when we were doing,
I've never been to
we did a
Calcutta.
couple of, no, some of the people we interviewed.
Oh, via Skype?
Via
I thought you were
Skype.
saying when we were there.
No.
I'm pretty
When
sure
we
Nawaz was the
Skyped.
only one we-
No, when we Skyped, there were a couple
Yeah.
who couldn't go home.
Yeah, absolutely. Excited to see the film, man.
I am too.
It's next month, right?
Yeah.
I do hope it gets a wide release.
Yeah, please.
I do hope.
Please.
Seems like they went through a lot during that time. That's crazy to be stuck in a different country. And during that time, obviously, nobody knew anything, really. It
was a scary time.
We were just like flying by the seat of our pants. None of us had ever gone through anything like this before.
Yeah, it was a scary time.
So
I remember when, which trip was it? It was when I came back from, I don't remember because I had before we went on the meet and greet, I had just been in Kolkata the month before. With Indrani, and that flight, like my one in the fall, but I went through, that was late January into early February. On my way there, I went through China, and I went through Shanghai and Kunming, and then we changed. I was supposed to fly back through China, but because of what was going on with COVID, I changed it and flew Qatar or Qatar, whichever pronunciation you prefer. And I remember when I got back in the U.S., they saw my passport had a China stamp on it in January, and I was not allowed to come into the U.S. initially.
Yeah.
They said this way, sent me into a room. There were a bunch of us sitting there. People with masks and gloves came in, took our temperature, made sure we were okay, and had us sign off. And then we were required for the next 10 days to report on this app whether or not we had any symptoms. And if we did, we were going to need to have to quarantine and report that we had quarantined. It was a scary time.
wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, especially to be away from all their families for this long during this time specifically.
During this time,
'cause
so
obviously
scary.
Nobody
Awful.
obviously during those times. Obviously, Corona was
There was
new and obviously
lot of people.
a lot more deadly.
Yeah,
than
then-
it is now. Obviously, now it's more just like the flu.
I've forgotten. Have you gotten it?
I've still not.
You
gotten it.
still never had it.
Nobody in my family, this family, got it.
Wow.
Yeah, Steph and the
It
kids.
sucks. At
Every-
least when Indrani and I got it, it sucked. It doesn't have to suck for everybody, but it sucked for us. And I can't imagine how much worse it would have been because we're vaccinated.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else that hasn't gotten it in my friend or family group.
Yeah, when we got it.
All my family has gotten it multiple times. All my friends that I know have gotten it.
I've gotten it twice.
Once. Yeah,
Yeah. Indrani and I have gotten it twice.
Well, yeah, I guess we have the benefit of we're not going out to
Yeah.
bars or anything because we have small children.
But the last time we had it was May of 22.
Yeah, we were very careful back in the day because we had Leland was 4 months old when it started.
Yeah.
He was 4 months old.
Yeah.
Now he's 4.
And you went through the whole prospect of him growing up and being developed in a world where he had to be masked. And
He's in preschool right now, and he's doing great. But I asked the teachers when we were looking at the preschool, I was like, have you noticed Corona kids being a lot more shy because of a lot of them around Leland's age were quarantined.
Right.
They didn't really see
And saw
anybody for
masks.
many, many years. And
Right.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
This generation is
thing.
going to be a really interesting generation to grow up because they were so confined for many years.
Yeah. And the protocols, man, I've had stuff stuck up my nose so many times I can't even begin to tell you, because at that time I was doing a lot of background work, 1 or 2 times a week, and the amount of swap, you'd have to get it the day before, you had to get it the day of, and then you had to go and it just nonstop, pull up, roll down the window.
Awful. Anyways, looking forward to the film. Great video. Let us know what you thought about it and anything else we need to know down below.